The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
On the next Muddy River Gem, brought to you by Dot Foods, we'll tour Windsong Acres, a farmstead now a popular event venue. Now that's the way an old barn door should sound. There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
When we saw the picture of how it used to be, my wife and I looked at each other and said, "Oh my gosh, we have to restore that." We got the Mennonites it was really fun because the Mennonites were roofing and they were up there singing in German. Of course, I was a minister. We'd talk theology, at lunch breaks, And so when Gun Construction came to do that, there must have been 200 women and children formed this giant circle around when Gunn lifted that up and put it up there because they'd been
big celebration.
They'd been hearing of it. Shelley made treats for all the Mennonites that came. It was we had a wonderful time.
That's coming up on the next Muddy River Gem, brought to you by Dot Foods.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Alex Giesler, and you are Executive Director with Action Brown County, correct?
Yes.
All right, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So Action Brown County is, why don't you tell us?
Sure.
Yeah.
So we're a nonprofit organization that serves all of Brown County. So we're super unique in that we operate similar to a Chamber of Commerce, but we don't have any type of membership dues. So we serve all the businesses in Brown County. And we are also an event planning organization. So we do a lot of community events, including Winter Festival, Summer Bash, Shop Local events, things like that.
Gotcha. All in an effort to keep Brown County moving forward, right?
It's all in an effort to make people want to come to Brown County to shop and live and all the things.
Excellent. And one of those things is the Rink.
Yes.
And this is a brand new venture.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. So we had the idea last winter that we wanted to bring an ice skating rink to Brown County. I don't think any of us understood quite the magnitude of the project. But so it's been over a year in the making.
Okay.
It will be a 6-week seasonal temporary ice skating rink. We are having a professional company come in and put it up. We're renting it from them. So it's not a tarp with some ice on it.
Right,
it's
right.
a legitimate
It's legit.
ice skating rink. It'll come with a chiller. So if it's 65 or below, we'll be able to keep it running and keep people on it. Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be below freezing to keep this going.
Not at all, because we know Illinois weather doesn't always get super cold in December.
Yeah, well, and you never know. One day to the next, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, but the rink, of course, ice skating, and we've already told Bob that Brittany and I want to do kind of an on-location visit because I don't know if Brittany's ever been ice skating. I have. I'm not good, but I really do like it.
Yeah.
And it's something new and different to do. It's a family activity during the winter, which those can be really hard to find.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
We're really hopeful that, our kind of theme for the whole thing has been like a holiday movie. So we're going to have fire pits with hay bales and the plaid blankets and heaters, and we'll have concessions so you can have hot chocolate and popcorn, holiday music, lots of Edison lights. So it's supposed to be, the ambiance is really great.
Yeah.
For families or young people, singles, if you want to come. If you're a high-powered attorney visiting from Chicago, you might meet the man of your dreams.
Right? It might be the Hallmark movie.
Exactly.
Well, and I can envision just a bunch of Instagrammers coming
100%.
to take pictures.
Yes.
May or may not know how to ice skate, but maybe they'll learn.
Yeah, so we have a lot of photo opportunities. So we're having a huge mural, custom mural created to be outside on the lot by the rink. And then we have some more cute, face in the hole elf photo opportunities for kids as well.
Excellent. So you mentioned 6 weeks. What are the operating hours going to be?
Sure. So our first open public date will be Black Friday, so the day after Thanksgiving. And then we'll run through January 7th. We'll be open to the public Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thursdays and Fridays is 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay. Saturdays is 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then Sundays is 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then Monday will be closed for maintenance, just to resurface it and get all that stuff. And then Tuesdays and Wednesdays will actually be available for private rentals. So
cool.
Birthday parties, holiday parties, anything like that.
Or
and those are going quick.
Yeah, I was going to say that people like me who maybe need to hone my skills before I end up on camera out there. But
exactly.
Very cool. So, and then leading up, so opening on Black Friday, leading up to the Winter Festival, which is also something Action Brown County puts on, right?
So December 1st, we'll do Winter Festival. That's an event we've done for many years, but we're each year we add something new. And so this year, brand new is a light parade that will start at 5 p.m. We're really excited about it. And then the parade will end with Santa coming in on a fire truck. He will light our brand new 25-plus foot Christmas tree in front of the courthouse. So again, hopefully a really great Hallmark moment.
Yes.
Then he'll do visits with kids. We also will have kind of a Christmas light walk. So after you visit Santa, you can kind of walk through and see a Christmas light display. And then all of our businesses uptown will be open for business, lots of holiday specials. And so it's a really big shop local event as well to kind of kick off your holiday shopping.
And the Rink.
Yeah,
right?
And the Rink.
Go visit. So admission price?
So it's an all-day pass. So adults is $10, and children 12 and under would be $5, and that does include your skates. So it's a all-inclusive price. Okay. You'll get a wristband. So if you want to come skate for a little bit, and then maybe go shop or get a bite to eat, and then you want to come back, you can do that as well. I have small children, so I imagine there's going to be a lot of like back and forth. Let's take rest. So.
Yep, absolutely. Well, that is very cool. I can't wait to visit. That is the Rink in Mount Sterling. Brought to you by Action Brown County. Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming all the proceeds go back to kind of the upkeep and then also Action Brown County to continue on.
Yes, it is a large project funded heavily by private donations.
Sure.
Any of that, we're hopeful. We're renting the rink this year. We're hopeful if the season goes well that we'll be able to purchase the equipment and have this be kind of an annual thing and become part of people's traditions around the holiday.
Excellent. Yeah. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
And for a family fun activity this winter, visit the Rink in Mount Sterling and help bring some of those proceeds in so you can continue. That's awesome.
We're excited.
All right. Now, if somebody were to want more information, where could they go?
It's actionbrowncounty.org/the-rink.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Perfect.
Or you can find us on Facebook or Instagram.
Excellent. Yep. Thank you, Alex.
Thank
it was
you.
a pleasure talking to you. All right. Coming up next, Brittany and Ashley and Coffee Talk. Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Find furniture for the family room, bedroom, dining room, or home office. With new items arriving every week, discover furnishings and inspiration to create a better life at home. Harvey's Furniture, our home, your home. Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center. Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy. And welcome back. Now it's time for Coffee Talk. Of course, Ash C and Britt B. What's going on, sister?
Whoop, whoop, in the house.
I know. So we got to hang out. Was that last week already? 2 weekends ago?
I don't remember.
Yeah, a lot of stuff has happened between then and now, but it was basically like...
we went to the food show.
Yeah, we went to the...
And we did what we said we were going to do.
Yes, we did.
We walked out not knowing which way was west.
Yes. Thanks to a bunch of really good red wine.
Yes.
Zero food.
Our friends from Hy-Vee and Quinata.
Yep.
And I have a new book.
Yeah, I got a new book too. So thank you, Quinata. But it was such a good time. Then we went to On the Rail and hung out for a little bit. It was just a really good time.
Yes,
so
I had fun. And then you got to start to enjoy your birthday weekend.
Yeah, and I can say that birthdays are not a big deal, but to me, they always have been. They always will be, because it's like if you're lucky enough to make it through a year, you're doing pretty damn good.
I like how you're so optimistic. You're all about the luck. Of making it through the year.
Because you see people that aren't so fortunate, and then you just kind of have to look. It's just a different perspective. And I think once I hit 40-ish. People used to talk about, 40, it's all downhill, blah, but I don't know. I'm like, I'm feeling pretty damn good even at 42.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I got to go to QU football game, which I haven't been to one of those since I think before I was married. And then we got to hang out with family. And then the next day we went and hung out with friends. It was just really nice.
That's a birthday weekend.
Right? That's what it's all about. And I do think that it's really important to celebrate because, I mean.
Who knows what's coming next?
Right? And every day's a good day. It's like, God, as long as you're,
This is you, though, that says this.
I know.
We are such opposites. I swear.
Well, it's not every
I love
day.
this, though. I love this. And that's what, when I was wishing you your birthday wishes,
which was so sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I did have this whole other mushy thing written out about how you're just so optimistic and how you do change my perspective on things, and we do complement each other well because I do not see the things the way that you always see the things.
I don't always see them, I'm not always glass half full, but even people that I work with say, you just always try to be that. I mean, it's like November, I think, is the month of grateful something.
Just
It's
Thanksgiving.
It's a month to be grateful.
You're supposed to think of something every day, give thanks, and then post it to Facebook. But.
So not every day is it easy to find the silver lining and everything. But I do think that I consciously try most of the time to look for the brightness, I think.
Yes.
Because if not, the world is a dumpster fire most of the time.
Yes.
If you look for it, you can find it.
Cheers.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Cheers. So,
I still look for it all the time.
Sometimes sometimes you have to, especially when you're associated with
the news
and transparency and accountability, you immerse yourself in that so that you can hold people accountable and create transparency. So it is part of what we do, but I do think we complement each other really, really well.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
age, though, let's touch on that a little bit.
Because,
okay, so the other day you went through, was it a drive-through or gas station?
Yep.
And he said, have a day.
Yeah, that was like a fast food drive-through, I believe, if I remember right. He said, have a day. And I loved it because I was thinking, hell yeah. Like the platitudes, sometimes I just get, I'm like, yeah, you don't
There's
have to have
those.
a good
And
day.
then when they leave or when they're saying whatever to you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Honey.
Yeah.
Sweetie. I don't know.
Both. I've had all three of those.
I can't think of the other ones. But so.
Nurse, sweetheart,
now
honey,
that you
baby.
have aged a year.
Yeah.
What is it? Okay, so it's coming from the kid at the gas station. He's significantly younger than you, but old enough to sell lottery tickets.
Yep. And he called me honey. And at first, my first reaction, I just kind of was like taken aback a little bit. And then I was like, oh, maybe he's got the hots for me or something.
Or maybe I still got it.
Yeah, maybe. And then I started thinking, oh, God, maybe he feels sorry for me because I'm that old.
God.
Okay. Then I went to Grafton, and a younger bartender called me ma'am. And I was thinking,
does it matter too? I think the sex of the person kind of matters too, depending on. It does. Like
if a girl calls me honey and they're 18, I'm going to be like,
exactly.
Oh gosh,
I will honey you.
Oh, listen here, sweetheart. Bless your little heart. But
I will show you, sweet honey.
Yeah, but it's almost like younger guys. I think they're probably torn. So I've done a little bit of thinking on this.
Yes.
They probably don't know what the hell to call people.
I'd be scared.
I would too, because
if I was a younger guy approaching
a 40-year-old or 42, whatever, and the bartender called me ma'am, and I kind of gave him a little bit of slack for it. I was like, oh, all right. I was like, I'll let you buy with that one.
What do you want to be called? Peaches. Hey, Peaches.
I don't know. That's a good question. See, that's what I think. Like, I don't think there are very many good options if you don't know my name.
But not everyone knows your name. So
I think dude is pretty cool.
Hey, dude.
Here you go, dude.
I said, hey, guys, all the time. And
here you are, galley.
But I said, hey, guys, to everyone in general. And then
Then you get the ladies who are like, we're not guys.
Yes. That or the guys that are transitioning and we're not guys too. That one hurt because I'm not trying to offend anybody. I was just trying to do the general guys.
It's just way too complicated. I feel like I complicate it is with the ma'am and the honey and the sweetheart thing.
So do I, though. It's in our heads.
And also
it's in everyone's heads.
Right?
So like that's the thing. No one's really trying to poke you, I don't think, when they're giving you whatever. I mean, unless they're really, really bored.
Ma'am is a sign of respect. Honey, I think, probably just rolls off his tongue. And like in a profession, it also makes a difference.
Yes.
So as a bartender, people would call me baby,
sweetie,
nurse, sweetheart,
nurse.
Honey.
You got called nurse?
I had people call me nurse. Like they would need a shot or, it'd be like, nurse, I'm running low over here. I'm like, oh God. And it was always by older guys who thought they were super funny. So I do think age, profession, industry, my mood.
Yes.
Come at me with honey when I'm PMSy. I dare you.
My mood. Yeah. Yes. That is very good.
And I like the respect aspect of ma'am. But again, it depends on what the environment is. If I want to be called ma'am, if it's out of respect, which most of the time it is, and people are raised to call, people are raised sir, ma'am. But if you hit me PMSy and you call me ma'am, I'm going to be like, really? So I make it more difficult than it has to be. But I just think it's just a fun conversation to.
Age is but a number.
Right.
Sometimes I forget that number myself. I know I told you this story the other day.
This is awesome.
I was sitting next to a friend of mine who, he's a year older than me, and I was talking about getting ready to turn 38 here shortly, and he said, I'm turning 38. And I said, how is that possible? You're a year older than me.
Yeah.
For 6 solid months, I have thought I was 37 years old. I'm turning 37 here shortly. But for 6 solid, I mean, there are posts of us saying out loud where I'm saying I'm 37. I don't know. A couple people pointed it out to me, and I didn't really think about it.
At what age do you think it doesn't really matter anymore?
Okay, I talked about this the other day because I've told this story again. I think after 23 is when I started kind of going, am I 23 or am I 24?
Really?
Am I 24 or am I 25? Also, having a birthday where our birthdays are in the November, into the calendar year, sometimes we kind of just bump up that number.
Right.
Like it already happened. I don't know why.
Because it's such a busy time of year, maybe, and everybody's trying to adjust. And we're just like, it's just another day.
My birthday gets skipped a lot.
Really?
How about yours?
No, I don't let it get skipped. I'm telling you, I make it be a total celebration.
Falls on Thanksgiving often, or Blackout Wednesday, and all those other things.
All the more reason to celebrate.
I mean, I agree, but yeah, I guess I'm
celebrating
the first thing first.
No, you're the first thing.
So sweet.
Yeah, that's what we're going to say. So celebrations, again, they're just important. And if you don't demand it,
then you'll forget it.
Then you forget.
And then you have no idea how old you are.
Then you lose or gain a year.
Which, that happened in the episode of Friends where Phoebe and her twin, she's
Ursula.
Yes, yes. I think Phoebe realized, I forgot how it went. Ursula said they're 31, and then Phoebe thought they were 30, so she's like, oh, I lost a year. And it's like, no, you gained a year.
Yeah.
You gained a year. I gained a year. I've gained at least half a year now.
I keep saying that I'm just going to stop aging, but then I'm like, I'm going to age gracefully. So
You've been saying this, and I like this.
I go back and forth, okay? I go back and forth. I want to age gracefully because I want to just... I just want to be like, you know what, take me or leave me. Just celebrate me either way. But gray hair, wrinkles. So I've gotten my hair dyed since, God, I don't even know when. Botox, I've been very upfront with that because I do think that if you want to age gracefully, do it in whatever form that looks good to you, right? So if you think aging gracefully means I'm just going to get a little bit of Botox here and there before I really just let my hair go gray and get rid of it, then that's what it is. But I just can't decide.
I like it all.
I know.
I'm a very much of a like it all. That everyone's like, where'd your money go?
Self-care.
I don't know.
Yeah. Take a look.
Yeah.
That's what you say. Take a look. This is where it is. And what better way than if you can look in the mirror and be happy, that's money well spent.
I do think that, but then also I think with age, the don't care thing comes in. Not just like with appearance, but just attitude. And that's the one thing that I am looking forward with aging gracefully is to acquire more of this optimistic attitude that you have. I want to, well, it probably isn't going to happen for me, but I want to acquire that. I want to acquire the that office space. I want somebody to hypnotize me office space style.
Right.
I'm thinking that's going to happen with age. I'm hoping that happens with age where it's just like, I just don't care.
I think it does. So, yeah, aging gracefully can be looks, it can be attitude, it can be both. I think that you do eventually kind of get, I don't even know if it's thicker skin, but you're like, whatever. I did tell my hairstylist that I wanted to go gray. She's like, you're a little too young because it is going to make you look significantly older right away, and I think it's going to be a shock. So, maybe not yet.
I tried it for about a month and I said,
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for it because my mind's not there. I don't feel gray hair.
I don't understand how when guys go gray, it's just so much.
It's just,
I don't get that complex. I do have, like I said, a couple of girlfriends that are gray, and they look beautiful that way. Like,
some people can pull it off, but again, I think it has
I have
to
other
do with
girlfriends
that attitude.
that have gray that I'm like, girl, you should probably not.
Yeah, let's diet.
But yeah,
the guys somehow they just always look so distinguished as they get older.
I think George Clooney did it for them in the Salt and Pepper 90s.
Yeah, I think you're right. Also, they already have that aging gracefully thing. Most of them, they're like, I mean, who cares?
But had he not made that a thing, I feel like then maybe it wouldn't be as easy for guys.
Who's our gray queen then? Who's our
I don't
Helen
know.
Mirren? Is that her name?
She's kind of blonde. I mean, that's easy for her because she's blondie
Jane Fonda.
gray. Yeah,
she's a badass.
Yeah. Well, she's blondie gray too. Who's her friend? Who's the one on the
Frankie? It's
I can't think of her name. Where are we at?
She was on Saturday Night Live.
Bowie.
Anyway. No. But anyway, if you're a fan of
Grace and Frankie or Frankie
and Grace, and then Saturday, that's it. Lily Tomlin, she's a queen. But I think we can do it. But again, they're significantly older, so it's just a matter of choice. Also, we don't judge. I mean,
absolutely.
It's just
that's the part of the age that I like.
More about
it's
me.
Like, who cares?
It's more about how I feel when I look in the mirror.
And that's the biggest thing. It should be only about you. So when people are saying things about you, or like, why would you get Botox, or why would you do this or this or this? It doesn't matter. Like, why would you listen to the words coming out of your mouth? Why would you? Why are you talking about what someone else is doing?
Yeah. Maybe you should try it.
Yeah, maybe you kind of want this.
I think
this is why we're talking about it.
Yeah, some people just whatever.
But age, it's a beautiful
curse.
It is a beautiful. That's perfect.
It is. It's a beautiful because it's like, and I say this about my kids aging all the time. It's so bittersweet. I love watching them grow. I love watching them develop into these unique individuals who seem to morph and evolve year after year, day after day even. So I love watching that. It just goes so quickly that it's like, and watching them inevitably makes me feel that much older, that much faster. And it's like, as dumpster fire as things can be, I'm not ready for it to be over. So I just want to like keep it going.
I agree.
You know? So I think that's like I talk about aging gracefully, but I do not want to get old.
That is scary, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, I want to embrace it, but I don't want to. I just want to stay. What was your favorite, like, I think I kind of came into my own about 30, 35. I was like rock solid.
That's kind of where I'm at right now, and I feel like I'm kind of starting to get there. That's why I always say, I mean, you're a little bit of an inspiration for me. You're not that much older than me.
I'm a role model. Is that what you're trying to say? Because I'm that much older?
No,
I'm kidding.
But the other thing is, I never thought I would get a older sister later in life. That's something weird, you know. But you kind of have taken that on for me as an older sister friend. Anytime,
I'll take it.
Yeah. I've had those in the past. They don't always work out when they're your age and they just think that they know better.
I think you also have to have someone. Once you get to a certain point in your life, you realize that balance is key. And, you know, growing up, you want people who are like-minded. You want people who like the same things. You want to be trendy. You want to all wear the same thing. You want to match. And then as you get older, you kind of look for someone who brings out
your own individuality.
Yeah, something different in people who can bring that out and balance you. And that's why we make such a damn good pair.
Cheers.
Right?
Yes.
Age be damned. We're going to be quality, complementary partners from here on out. Right?
Drinking coffee
on Coffee Talk.
Muddy River News. Our home, our news.